Hey, welcome everybody. This is David Breslow here with you, author of Wired to Win and creator of Wired to Win Total Golf. Good to be back with you again for this short, quick tip video. Today I want to talk about something that is most important, and it is everything to do with your game. You as a golfer, no matter what your particular level, no matter what your particular handicap, and so on, you have been on a lifelong search, no matter how long you've been playing the game. Number one, what are golfers looking for? Consistency, for sure. Power, definitely. Better focus, absolutely. I hear these three all the time, along with more enjoyment. A lot of golfers I know want to enjoy the game more than they do. Once they get out there, something happens and the enjoyment level kind of goes like that a little bit. Also, you want to eliminate stress. Every golfer I know wants to do every one of these things. And as golfers, we're pretty much on a lifelong search to make them happen, right? So what do? You read books, you get tons of videos. You, many of the videos, of course, are on the mechanics of the game, the building your swing mechanics and so on. But a lot of golfers get a lot of videos on the mental part of the game, on the psychology of golf. They read a lot of books, read a lot of articles, and of course, some will actually pay money and go to workshops. But what are you really searching for all this time? I realized over the years that actually every golfer is searching for one thing: alignment. That's it. And when I say alignment to a golfer, of course, the first reaction is alignment of the spine in a dress position, right? But that's not what I'm talking about. This alignment goes way beyond that. I'm actually talking about alignments of mind, mechanics, emotions, and energy. Because when you are in alignment, you are in sync, and everything you do on the course, you're going to do better. Consider the zone. A lot of athletes will call me and they want to be in the zone more often. But consider what the zone really is. There's all this psychology out there. There's all this minutia, all this heavy theory, and so on and so forth. But make it simple, will you? The zone, in my opinion, is nothing more than the mind, the body, your emotions, and your energy in sync. They're running together, they're operating together, they're smoothly working together, just like the engine of a high performance racing car. Okay? When that car isn't functioning properly, it's because those parts aren't working very well together. They're just not. It's automatic. And when that car is running beautifully, you can bet all the parts under that hood are operating in sync. Well, guess what? You're no different as a golfer. You're absolutely no different at all. So, question: you ever wake up feeling great in the morning of a round of golf you were going to play? And what happened? Generally, when I ask that question, golfers will tell me, I had a great day. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I just woke up feeling good. Okay. Well, I can tell you this. If you had an experience like that, I'll bet when you woke up, you were already in alignment. You don't know how you got there. You don't know what happened overnight. I don't know what happened overnight. But in order for you to have that kind of great golf experience, you had to be in alignment, because that's how impactful being in alignment is. You cannot get away from it. You cannot get away from it. Your mind, your body, which I'm calling the mechanics here, is the body. Anything physical, your mind, your body, your emotions, and your energy are all in alignment and in sync. And that's when you're going to have your best golf experience. Why? Because it puts all your parts together. Okay? These are the most important parts of your game. It's not your 7-iron. It's not your shots, excuse me, from the fairway. It's not your putter. Of course, all those things are hugely important. The most important part of your game is alignment. It puts all those important parts together: your mind, your body, your emotions, and your energy. It also elevates what you already know. Whatever your skill level is right now, whatever expertise you have at this point in your golf career, it will elevate wherever you are right now and make it better and higher and higher. You will elevate your performance once you put these things in sync, and it'll allow you to play effortless golf, which is pretty cool. Who wouldn't want to do that? So when I talk about these parts, okay, as I teach it, everybody has their idea about a mental game. Anybody listening to this, you all have your opinions about it. You all think it's a certain percentage of the game, and honestly, kind of doesn't really matter, because if you really think about it, These are the major 4 parts of what I'm going to call your mental game, all right? I've just been talking about them. Your mind, your mechanics, which is your body, your emotion, and your energy. So that's what I'm calling the mental game. Other people can call it what they want, psychology or whatever, doesn't matter. As I teach it, these are the 4 elements of your mental game, okay? And guess what? They're always in play. So if you thought the mental game was 50% or 70% or 80% or 90% or 95%, I'm telling you it's 100%. And here's why. Because every time you put your hands on the golf club, all 4 of those things are in play. I dare you to find a time when that's not true. You can try, but you won't. I've worked with some of the biggest egos on the planet, and they've said to me, I'm going to find a loophole, Dave. Well, guess what? 30 years? Never happened. It's not going to happen either, because you can't separate those things. You cannot separate your mind from your body, from your emotions, from your energy. Go ahead and try if you want, but I would suggest don't waste your time. So what really triggers alignment? You've got to start widening your perspective, okay? Excuse me. One of the things a lot of golfers do is they separate all this stuff. And when you do that, this is what you look like, okay? So you cannot separate these things. A lot of golfers, you know, they're going to work on parts of the game, right? They're going to go work on their mental game. They're going to go work on their emotions. They're going to go work on their physical body. All great, but you've got to have access to a way to put them all together. Otherwise, you see what this picture is here? This is the way you're actually going out on the course. You're broken up into separate pieces. And if you're wondering why you're not playing up to the level you believe you should, this is the reason why. Because you've got those pieces separated. So what do you need to do? You got to start somewhere. I'm not going to answer this question on this short video here today because it's not the right forum for that. But you got to start somewhere. So why not start here? You've heard about it. You know about it. You know how important it is. 70% of the golfers I've ever met or worked with just don't do it properly. Everybody knows about it. Inhale for 3, hold for a count, exhale for 5. That's the 3-5 breath. Inhale for 3, hold for 1 count, exhale for 5. And the whole idea is to do this rhythmically, not to rush it, because you're creating a rhythm between those 4 elements of the mental game. So you got to start somewhere. This isn't taking care of what's going on in your mind. It's not taking care of what's going on with your emotions, not taking care of what's going on with your energy, but it is tapping it a little bit. So if you're breathing properly, you can at least begin the alignment process, okay? And then I have another exercise for you. Sit down, take a few minutes at any part of the day and journal. When you're aligned, how do you play? Everybody's had that feeling before. When you've had that really great feeling out on the golf course, write it down. What is happening? What are you thinking of? How are you feeling? What is your body doing? What does your energy feel like? Write it down. Give yourself a sense of what it feels like and remind yourself of what it is to actually be aligned. So if you really want it all, visit the link you see on this page, and you'll see what the alignment really looks like and how you can access it on purpose. So here we go. Dave Breslow, glad to be with you again, author of Wired to Win and Wired to Win Total Golf. So I look forward to talking to you next time. Take care.